And Derek with Eliminex. We're in Preston, New Jersey. We're in a townhouse that was totally infested with flying squirrels. Those little flying squirrels. And here's a one of the holes they made. There's a rag in front of it. It's just for monitoring. They're getting in on the exterior soffit, on the exterior, and then running on the exterior part of the soffit, which is built out. And then they made a nest in that pocket there where it extends out, and then they chewed into the sheathing and got throughout the whole attic. And you know, they did some damage to the insulation, but it's still good. It's still doing its job, but still it has a good R value. So it came in and we removed some insulation, and we temporarily, because it's winter time, we temporarily put this batting that we had on hand, because I didn't charge extra for the insulation. So we give them, you know, we left it optional if they want us to replace any insulation. We gave a quote on that, but at this point we just had a 66 square foot of insulation on hand. So we just removed some of the, because they're climbing up these verticals and damaging the insulation and going further back, which we can't get access to. But it's okay that there's some contamination back there a little bit, because there's no exposure. When you're coming up here to do work, you're not exposed to it. And there was another company that did the pest proofing. They had a battle going on for about 8 months where they kept coming in, and they finally removed them and sealed up the holes, and then I had to come back and redo it. And after everything was done, they called me in to do the contamination. I was going to film it yesterday, but we're just moving things around, and we were pressed for time, so I didn't really, and things weren't really progressing fast enough, and I didn't want to talk through a mask, just showing people vacuuming. But it's in pretty decent shape. This would satisfy any real estate deal. It's got the proper R value, and I could determine, and there's some spot areas I need to pick up, I guess, when we cleaned up. So that's why I'm here. We're here to sanitize. We're going to use our Sanitize mix. It's 5 different ingredients. It's just amazing. I mean, it encapsulates the odor, viruses, bacteria, disinfects. It's just amazing. So it's going to kill everything, any kind of elements that are left on top of the insulation, and be nice and healthy up here. We can certify this clean. Had to take everything off the shelves and vacuum. It was a lot of work for this little bit of space. It took about a good 8 hours. So that's about it. And we're doing a bat one tomorrow for bats. That's going to be a lot of work. And not very much insulation has to be replaced. It's usually when it's all trampled down. You know, that's where they're nesting. If it's all trampled down to the bottom, that means it's got a lot of urine and stuff like that. But it's just at the surface, little runway paths where they're, you know, so just vacuum, and then we're going to sanitize and do, you know, that's a really heavy duty mix. I have some really good stories about the success of this process. I wish I was documenting this before, and I would have had some really great video reviews, video you know, testimonials, just the before and after. Wow, that was actually 2019, not 2020 is tough. We did some jobs, but we weren't able to talk to customers face to face.